All right, week number 8. Um, so this week was a perfect continuation of our conversation from last week about autonomous behavior and deterministic behavior. Now, what in particular might be determining our behavior? Well, this week we dove into Hyperobjects by Timothy Morton. Now, you might be wondering what the heck is a hyperobject? And that is what we were all wondering at first. We never really heard that term before until we took this class. So, what could it mean? So, a hyperobject is characterized by being this large, permeable, not seen by the naked eye entity in which we are experiencing the effects of them in real time, but cannot see them for ourselves. So, some scary stuff. Now, Morton describes these hyperobjects as viscous, right? Having high viscosity. Now, as a science guy, I've done some experiments with this. I've taken a water bottle and I've taken a jar of honey and took the cap off, flipped them over. The water came bursting out and the honey came slowly out, was sticking to the jar, didn't want to come out. And that stickiness aspect is being compared to hyperobjects, about how they just kind of they kind of linger around, they stick to whatever they're attached to. And that stickiness aspect is really telling us that it's going to be really hard to escape the effects of hyperobjects, perhaps impossible to escape because of just how they linger around. They are attached to us. And this is just the introduction to hyperobjects. As we keep diving into it, we will learn a lot more about them. Or will we? These things seem very hard to learn in real time. And they relate to bigger things that we see, like global warming and climate change, about how these things are being impacted in real time. They're impacting us, but we can't really see them. And we're being trapped, essentially, by these things. And what even are some solutions? I don't know.